The City and TTC set to begin installing priority streetcar lanes along a 3.4-kilometre stretch of Bathurst. CB24's Courtney at a different juncture there. Joins us live now with more on this. It's really been interesting, Court, to sort of see our breaking news vehicle giving these live shots of Bathurst this morning, because that's where these priority lanes are going to be going.
Yeah, and I mean, it's a busy stretch. We got here first thing this morning just before 6. It wasn't too bad. By 6:30, we really started to notice the pickup in traffic. Now you can see we're into rush hour. It's very, very busy. And we've noticed a lot of streetcars, of course, traveling along Bathurst. Hearing from some drivers who think this is a good move. They say that in some cases, the streetcars fully block the road. Of course, when the lights are on, the doors are open, you can't pass those streetcars. They feel that having the streetcars in those priority transit lanes might open things up a little bit, speed things along. I'm also hearing from drivers who say this is so frustrating to hear. It's already so busy. They don't think it's going to improve their drive at all. You can see they've got signs like this up everywhere. It says priority transit lanes coming. Thank you for your patience. The work is going to begin at Dundas, where we are this morning, stretching all the way to Lakeshore, and eventually it will stretch all the way up to Bloor. Mixed reaction to the move, as I say this morning. I'll let you hear from some people I talked to about this construction project.
It's just really bad because this is a very important street. It's always very busy, so with one lane it's gonna get worse for sure.
This is very busy street. Like I pass in the morning, like sometimes the street often, and I see especially when it comes to peak hours, a lot of traffic already.
Yeah.
And when they install that stuff, it's gonna be
It'll be busy.
Yeah, it's going to be very, very busy, I'm telling you.
Plans for the priority transit lanes were approved back in the summer by City Council. I again mentioned that there were initial plans actually to stretch this all the way up to Eglinton, but those plans were revised, and a lot of that had to do with pushback from the community. Business owners who said this would impact parking, specifically street parking for anyone trying to go in and out of their shops. So they had another look at the plan, said, okay, from Bloor South to Lakeshore, and today the construction begins, Nick. And we also know the goal here is to have these lanes in place and traffic and transit moving in time for FIFA. That's going to be a huge event for the City of Toronto. There will be hundreds of thousands of people here, and a lot of them will be relying on transit. We've checked in with the City and the TTC this morning to get a better sense of the timeline for all this, specifically when we can start to see the construction, how long it will take, when everything will reopen to drivers and to transit users. So as soon as we get that information, we'll let you know.